When my colleagues and myself started work here at Disney, honestly, we were afraid to talk to the animators. You know, they were so far above us. And guys like the Nine Old Men, you would never speak to them because they were like, they were like royalty. They were truly animation royalty. So I think it took me a good year before I even had the courage to speak to Frank Thomas or Ollie Johnson or Milt Kahl.
When you look at the model sheets that were created for the feature characters over the decades, like 90% are Milt Kahl's drawings, because Walt Disney knew that he was the top draftsman and he can make these characters look just the way they should look, like very, very polished. But Milt Kahl knew that and often didn't have any patience for bad drawing. And more than once, an animator or an assistant would come into Milt's room and have drawings checked, and he would just throw the drawing down the hall, the whole scene, and say, "We don't even draw like that around here." And Walt Disney had an interesting way of dealing with Milt's temper. Whenever Milt was upset about something, and he would call Walt, and he was in a big huff. Walt didn't answer the call. He would just call him back like 3 or 4 days later, and by that time Milt didn't even know what he was so upset about.
Milt, his main thing was getting to what was unique about a character and what was special about a moment. There's a moment in Jungle Book with Shere Khan where Shere Khan has the snake, and the snake has already been shown as being a little bit goofy but also kind of deadly. The snake can hypnotize you and then he eats you. And so he's got this paw on the snake, and he takes a claw and he kind of works it around the inside of the snake's nose. It's such a strange gesture. I mean, who would have thought of that? And yet, there's something that's wonderful about it because it's a talon. It's a big, sharp nail. And he's poking it around the inside of the snake. So it's invasive. And yet, it's very calm. And he's got a British voice, it's George Sanders. So it's all very like this. But the way he's doing it is really subtly veiled hostility. It's invasive and it's threatening, but in this very quiet, lowercase sort of way. And it's genius. It's genius.
Discover even more about Walt Disney's legendary animators with the 2017 D23 Gold Member gift. Visit d23.com/nightoldmen for details.